Our first stop on this spy mission tutorial is going to be Rosalind on Uranus, by popular demand. So before we go on the spy mission, there's an important note to be made. Let's see, my equipment. So first of all, if you're seriously doing a spy mission, you should consider which Warframe is going to give you, was going to cover your weaknesses. So if you get spotted a lot by security cameras, then you want to take a Warframe that can become invisible. If you want to destroy the security cameras or the drones and stuff at a distance, then do a Warframe, bring a Warframe that can do that reliably. So just think about what you have the most trouble with and imagine if there's a Warframe that can fill that weakness for you. But for the purposes of this video, I want this to be applicable in the case of any Warframe and any weapon set you have. So just to emphasize that, I brought Saren, and I won't be using any of her abilities specifically for the spy vaults, just to show that really any Warframe can do these missions, and the abilities can be used as a crutch to make things easier. Also, the weapons I brought are, like, 2 of these weapons are not leveled. I'm just bringing them for the XP, and you could bring whatever you want here to help you if you want to kill the enemies, or especially in the vault, destroy the drones and the security cameras. It is helpful to do that. In fact, if you're leveling weapons like I would be if I was doing a spy mission, I bring at least 1 weapon that I can use to kill whatever I see, because every so often you get a weapon that you're leveling up that's not super useful in the mission. So well, you know, for killing stuff. So I got 1 backup weapon in case there's something strong that appears like an Eximus or something that I can't kill with these weak weapons, and that I'm not in trouble. And Sentinel doesn't matter so much. I brought Shade because you can make you invisible, but you're only invisible when you're standing still, so that's not super useful. But whatever. But yeah, let's go ahead on with the mission. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so the good thing about this spy mission node is, unlike other Grineer nodes, the same 3 vaults will spawn in this mission no matter what. The same 3. So you only need to memorize the paths through these 3. And once you've done that, once you've mastered these 3, then this will just become, I guess, a drop in the hat for you. Alright, so the only thing that is random about this is which vault pops up first, because that's not always the same. Okay. Might fast forward this part. Okay. So immediately, one thing you should be able to tell with really any spy mission is once you get to a door like this, you should be looking at the map and looking at the entrance, and you can tell a lot already. So I can tell this is the vault that either requires you to jump through some spy electric fields, or you can do a little arcwing portion and swim underneath and bypass that entirely. So that's just from seeing the shape of the map and this room right here. I can tell that. That will help you, I think, in the future when you're going through these as quickly as possible, just to know before you even set foot into the spy vault what you should be looking for. Okay, so this enemy here is not going to get in our way because what we want is down here. Okay, so now for the interesting bit. So here are the energy barriers I talked about. They're not very easy to see on these graphic settings, but anyway, touching these opens the floor out from under here and drops you into the arcwing portion that I mentioned, and will set security off. So if you ever fall down here, you have to swim up through that hole in the next room over and jump out and hack security that way. But we're not going to be setting the security off this time. Let's see. This goes nowhere, it just goes right back up to the top where we came from. You can ignore that. For our purposes, you only need to know where those energy barriers are, and this right here. This is the easiest, most risk-free way to do this vault. So let's go this way. Alright, so first off, you want to keep track of where you are on the map. So, and also on top of that, you're looking at these 4 turbines to see which one is flashing white and not moving as quickly as the others. So we're going to go this way. There's the next one. And if you ever forget which one it is, just look around like I'm doing and you'll see it. Oh, there's none of these 4 up here are flashing. But if we look at the map, we want to go towards the spy vault, which is up above this, so that makes sense. We want to go up into this room. And the spy vault is at least one more room over, so you'd expect it to be on this side. We're not quite under the vault yet, so we got one more to shoot through. And now that there's... let's see. There's another one to shoot through, but as you'll notice, A is right above us, right here. That's very important to know. So we can go up from here. Okay, there's always 2 enemies that spawn down up here. So if you're invisible, this is where you would turn invisible, or... okay. So now, this is really the only thing that can go wrong. You can pop, I've popped out of this hole before with a squishy baby Warframe and gotten shot like as soon as I jumped out. So you want to make sure that you have your game plan ready. If you're playing a squishy baby, have some ability that will either kill the enemies or make you invisible or whatever so they don't catch you. And then you have this whole room to yourself. Okay, so these energy barriers, the best thing to do is to jump through these all simultaneously, because the 2, you really don't have time to sit and take a break. So once you see an opening, whew, okay, just like that. You could either go up and over, doesn't matter. But what I was looking for there is, as soon as the one in the middle touched the bottom, I knew it was going to have to raise up enough for me to slide underneath it. But once you've gotten past that, you've got 2 options. You can either hack this door open, and you'll be in the same room that we were at before, where you jump out the pool in the middle, or if you're lazy like me, and you want to do as little hacking as possible, there's a breakthrough here. And... here we are again. And here we are again. Well, here's a sneak preview. We're going to eventually end up over there. That's where the console is. And if you notice by the map, you ought to use that to find your way around. Or let's just get started with that. Okay, so this latch opens. Okay. Ooh, see the direction the pipe's flowing. Must go this way. Wait for this turbine to stop. Pipe's flowing that way. Just ignore that. Keep going. Ooh. Okay, so pipes are moving to the right. So I look to the right. But wait for these turbines to spin. And just as an aside, once the turbines stop spinning, you can actually shoot these panels on either side. There'll be 2 more down here. See, and that turns the turbines off. So if these are giving you trouble, you can just shoot those 4 panels on any of the turbines coming up around here, and you'll stop those from pushing you into lasers or whatever. Anyway, so keep looking. We got this flow of energy taking me this way, and now to the left, and then to the right. So wait for this turbine to stop spinning, and then just follow the path, and we see this hatch up here. Yep, so where the pipe ends down there, Like I said, you're going to want to come up here and straight up. Alright. Nothing to see in here, just hack this console. Alright. And you see, if you look across the room, that's where we just were, and we're right where we need to be. There again, there's the objective there, but notice there is this room up here. There's like lasers and this moving thing, and there's like a little area there in the middle where you might be able to like come up in the tubing system there. So I thought about it, and on investigation there is another way to get to this objective. Let's go look at it. This way might, well, I think both ways are about the same time, just looks like it's up to you. So anyway, once you get to this turbine part, as soon as you start going up, you need to fly upward and to the side and then up again. Oop. Then up again. Alright, now we're in that same room. Let's see. If I jump up here, okay, see the little security barrier is all up in here. So, let's see, is there a way to turn that off? Maybe I'll just pop up there, nothing will go wrong. Yep, okay. Okay. Is there anything to this? You just have to not touch the floor? Wow. Okay. And now you're here. I think I like that way more, to be honest with you. Alright.